Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about self-worth. You don't know it yet, but the most prevalent disease out there is a lack of self-esteem, a lack of self-worth. It's deepest programming we have been through in our childhood. So today I will be explaining how to get rid of the program of self-hate, shame, and how to find your own self-love and worth. You know, feeling shame and self-hatred is actually a disease, and it's so prevalent that it has all kinds of outer manifestations like alcoholism, drug addictions, all kinds of self-harm are stemming from this particular programming. So let's begin. The opposite of who you are is ultimate powerlessness. Powerlessness is when you self-hate and shame. The main disease on this particular earth is a lack of self-worth. Every suffering, everything stems from this. Also, psychosomatic diseases stem from this. Self-harming behavior stems from the lack of self-worth. How do you develop self-worth? In childhood, when you are abused, when you're traumatized, when you have a narcissistic parent, that's how you endure abuse. That's how you assume that you have low worth. Let's destroy this mind control egoic programming right now. Okay? The underlying core belief is I am not enough. I am not enough. So this creates a whole society of people running around trying to justify their existence and creating an artificial sense of self-worth. Many people therefore justify their existence by doing a lot, or they attribute their value to how much they can produce for society, how much they can produce for the narcissists. Eventually, if you are a child and you are programmed by a narcissistic parent, then you believe you have to achieve a lot in order to justify your existence, because that narc didn't have self-worth, him or herself, and that projects it on a child, and then the child feels not enough, and the child will eternally please an invincible parent who isn't even there. So if you want to get out of the rat race of achievements, then listen further how to develop self-love. Also, notice that if you are looking for achievements out of a sense of lack of self-worth, notice that you can also make it egoic to want to get rid of the ego. So that's a spiritual trap. So you get a spiritual ego. So I'm so enlightened, I'm so aware, I'm so this, I'm so that. And then you create a spiritual ego that you're better than others or you're chosen. I have a lot of questions asking me about, what do you think about the chosen ones? My opinion is you choose yourself, and everyone is chosen because everyone is divine in itself. So you can choose yourself. We all have different roles, but that doesn't mean you are more valuable than the other. It's you choose yourself because you are all that is. Okay? So, what happens when you have a lack of self-love, low self-esteem? Probably your parents programmed you in a dysfunctional household to not love yourself. This can happen through abuse, through belittlement, through all kinds of things. And this creates a lot of disorders later in life, or addictions later in life, if you don't deprogram. But most of us, we don't learn about the metaphysics and the energetic aspect of consciousness, which we are born with. So we are born as pure consciousness. Then we get programmed by genetics first, then by our beliefs and our parents' beliefs, and then we live in a kind of pendulum world where all these pendulums have infected our consciousness. So we start to identify with things that aren't even ours. So leave your beliefs with your parents. Your parents are synonymous with programming. That's why it is incredibly hard to live with your parents, because they are walking and talking programs. So they remind you of limitation and your small self, because you have been a child. You are a pure child with pure consciousness. You've been infected by belief systems that aren't yours. So all this generational trauma bullshit has been put on you. This is the nature of the contrast of the game. So we experience contrast in the game, because without the darkness we could never experience ideas of ourselves being the light. So to get to self-love, we have to get rid of some bad habits, some bad thinking habits. So bad thinking habits are habits like comparing yourself with others, taking things personally, because nothing is personal. There is not even a person to attack. Most people are hurt inside and they hurt you because they feel hurt inside. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. They are just projecting their baggage onto you. If someone is reminded of someone of the past in you, you might be projected on. Or jealousy, that's just a lack of self-worth. So they project it onto you in order to have that ego calm down. They need to calm down their ego because you're so threatening to the ego. You just merely existing will trigger a lack of self-worth in them. So never take it personally. It's not personal. Narcissism is not personal. It always has to do with a lack of self-esteem, self-worth in the individual. So whatever happens, never take things personal, because you are not those beliefs. You are just an object to them to project on. Nothing to do with you as an inherent human being, as your value. Blaming is playing the victim, blaming others. Blaming is also because you feel a sense of powerlessness. And powerlessness is the opposite of what you are as the source creator of your reality. Powerlessness is the ultimate opposite of who you truly are. And powerlessness is installed by self-hate and shame. So never blame anyone, because you are the creator and you are infinity. You are infinite source. There is no need to self-hate and shame, because you are a divine fractal of consciousness. Divinity. Doom thinking. If you think about things and you go to doom thinking a lot, that means you are using your manifestation power, your creative power, to create the undesirable. So you're misusing your focus, your power of focus and intention and attention, to create the things you don't prefer because you think you have to. This is called fear. It's also called paranoia, because if you are into doom thinking, you're paranoid that bad things are going to happen, and fear is such a strong frequency that it pulls that reality towards you, and then it also happens. It will happen when you fear so much. The only way to counteract fear is to know who you are, know thyself. Be still and know that I am infinite. Be still. So that's the way to get out of fear, because fear is powerless against who you truly are. If you are infinite, what is there to fear? If you are truly infinite, what is there to fear? And if you have faith in who you truly are, which is infinity, which is stillness, then you will never fear again. This is a process, so be kind to yourself. Assuming that someone hates you or the world is against you, that's also paranoia. That's also a bad thinking habit that we got from our society or our parents. Leave all the beliefs with all those other projections, because it's not ours. Perfectionism, being hard on yourself, needing to be perfect, that comes from a low self-esteem, and probably something in childhood was your parents weren't reflecting your worth. They didn't care about your feelings. They didn't care about you as a being, and they didn't value you the way you deserve to be valued. Because you have infinite value, and through the eyes of divinity, you are infinitely valuable. But through the eyes of the projections and the egos, your value is nothing, because your value is dependent upon how much you do, how much you make, how much monkey tricks you do for the matrix. It's insane. It's insanity. It's disease. That's why people are so sick. They get all kinds of diseases because they self-hate, self-deprecate. And then that goes hand in hand with bad thought habits, bad emotions, and then you try to dampen the emotions, and then you get into alcohol addiction, then you get into smoking, then you get into all kinds of things that actually destroy you. Then it even becomes a loop, a self-hating loop, and then you go deeper and deeper into that vicious circle, and you have the feedback loop. Oh, I'm worthless. Then you do the addiction, and then, oh, you see, I'm worthless because I did the addiction, and then it becomes an infinite loop, a feedback loop. So we are here to break the infinite feedback loop, okay? Because we don't have to stay in the feedback loop anymore. That's also symbolic for reincarnation. Humans keep reincarnating because we're stuck in infinite feedback loops because we don't know the nature of reality. Vibration is reality. Frequency is reality. So if you are in a frequency of I am not enough, then your precious projection mirror reality will reflect back to you that you are not enough. Generalizing. Generalizing is also a bad mind habit, because if you generalize people or situations, you say always and never. You never do this and this always happens. It's short-sighted, because generalizing means there is a limitation. And you think women are all like this, men are all like that, parents are all like this generation is all like this. It's short-sighted because it's limiting yourself, and it comes from a place of self-hate and self-blame and blaming others. Judgment and labels also, what I said in my last video, one of my last videos. If you label something or judge something, you make something dead. So the moment you label a bird, for example, it dies. Because you don't see the bird anymore. You just put a label before it. You don't see the bird as it is, and you aren't present with the bird anymore. Even me saying bird, it's an animal, another label. This is what happens in settings where you diagnose someone with all kinds of disorders. You don't see the person as an intelligent, divine being anymore. You treat the person like a label, like a child, or like something that is just dead. So that doesn't work. That's incredibly disrespectful to creation itself. That's incredibly disrespectful for the divine essence that dwells into every single person. So that's why if you have a therapist or someone who helps you and that person sees you as a project or a label, that would never work, because you're not guided to the source of who you are. It's making things dead. And I really want to stress this, because labels are also what have been put on us as a child. So if you are programmed, you have this fake mask. Narcissistic parents do this. They create this whole fake identity, the projection on you, and they put it on you. They don't see you as a divine being. They see you as you are worthless, stupid, unattractive. What else? Dumb. All these new labels, and then you can put that false mask on you because you don't know any better as a child. You take that mask on as if it's you. But those beliefs belong with your parents, or those beliefs belong with the grandparents, or it's generational, so no one's to blame. No blaming, because this is creation. You are the creator of this all. And you went through the experiences of devaluation, so you can learn how to value yourself as an infinite fractal of consciousness. Also, doom thinking and all or nothing feelings. You can feel like a failure or a success. There's nothing in between. There's no gray area. We all have failures and successes in life. And if you have a low self-esteem, you take every failure and success as something that you did, and you blame yourself, or if you achieve something, you are proud of yourself. But if you think in all or nothing ways, it's still ego. And you will identify with all kinds of things, because it gives you an ego gratification or sense of self-worth, or it takes away sense of self-worth. But if you make your self-worth dependent on those circumstances, you will constantly fail again, because that's not who you are. The last bad habit is taking your feelings as facts. In the shadow work process, so in the process of feeling your emotions and letting them go through you, allowing them to leave your body, a common mistake, a common habit that we have is we start to identify with them, and we think if we feel worthless, we are worthless. If we feel ugly, we are ugly. If we feel like a failure, we are a failure. This is incorrect. It's just a feeling that's passing. Instead of letting the feeling go, most have the bad habit to grab the feeling and identify with it. All those beliefs don't belong to you. You can just let them pass, because you know the truth, the self-love truth, that you are divine, divinity. Here are some quick tips to love yourself more. So stop focusing on your shortcomings. Stop focusing on lack and start focusing on the things you appreciate about yourself. If you find something not so nice about yourself, then focus on the things you did good, or focus on the things you like about yourself. It really works with the law of focus. You should focus your attention, because that's creation. That's why you focus on gratitude. And what do you have? Are you healthy? I am worthy because I care so much. I am worthy because I did these nice things for this stranger. I am worthy because I'm a good person. I'm worthy. And all the other things, forgive yourself. So let them go. That's another word for forgiveness, is let them go. And focus on the things that make you inherently valuable. So that's the start. Whatever happens, you are still divine. So even the most evil, depraved person is still divine in his or her essence. They are just lower on the scale of consciousness, and they don't know themselves, so they are miserable. They're still as valuable as any fractal in consciousness. Next tip is take care of yourself. So take care of yourself, that means stop harming yourself. Take care of your diet, take care of your lifestyle. Move your body, take walks in nature, drink water. Don't put toxins in your body, in your sacred vessel. Okay, take care of your body. This body is your vessel in this reality. It's pure. If you love this body, you will be rewarded. Take care of her, take care of him, take care of your character. Because self-loving the body is a guaranteed way to get to self-love. So you feel more worthy if you go to do a workout. You feel more worthy if you say no to the cookie and say yes to a healthy salad or a healthy meal from nature. Take things from nature. Stop putting chemicals all over your body. Stop poisoning yourself. Educate yourself. Go check in with yourself. How do I feel? Instead of asking others all the time. I'm talking to the pleasers here. Stop asking your significant other how they are, and instead start asking yourself, how do I feel? What do I feel? And then take care of yourself. That's how you take care of yourself. You self-validate. Also, if you don't sleep enough, just sleep more. You deserve rest. Say to yourself, I deserve rest. Why? Because I deserve rest because I exist. I am value in itself. I am worthiness itself. I deserve rest. And rest will actually make you more happy, more healthy, and even more productive. In the long run, you won't get sick. You take enough rest and you love yourself. This is self-love. You take rest. Please take rest. Or otherwise you are forced by life to take rest and you get deep rest. Okay? Deep rest. Depression. So take rest. Love yourself. Drink water. Move. Even taking a shower or taking care of yourself or doing an extra little thing for yourself helps tremendously with self-love. So wash your hair. Do anything that's nice. Self-care. Self-love. Sleep enough and have more fun. Because fun is what keeps life worth living. So go out. Go do something nice for yourself. Go out with friends. Go out with family. Go out alone and travel alone. That's also fun. It's fun. Explore this beautiful world. That's what you deserve. That's what you deserve, okay? Let no one tell you that you can't do something. You have to claim it. You have to make time for yourself. You have to love yourself. Stop. This is the third thing. Stop devaluing your life. Stop devaluing your life. Most of us, we go through life not valuing that we are actually alive. Our life is meaningless and we give ourselves to other things, other priorities, but we don't enjoy our life and we don't see the inherent value in life itself. You are here, you are existing in this character. This is unique, a unique experience. Value it that way. You are quite literally a divine expression projected into this unique character, and take it all in. You only have this moment where you are like this, when you experience this moment. Be more in awe and in wonder of the nature around you. Be more in awe of may sound silly to you, of your hands, the way they are structured. Be more in awe of your eyes. Be more in awe of the people around you, that they are just moving and existing and they have thoughts and feelings and they this beautiful movie is playing in front of you. It's such a unique experience. Don't waste your life. It's the most valuable thing you have. Everyone wants this, and it's right in front of you. That's all you need to acknowledge, be present with life. Bad habits, bad addictions, get off the addictions. Go forth and live your life. Okay, do what you love. Be authentic. Any other life is not worth it. Be authentic. Be true to yourself. That's what you deserve. That's what a high, valuable person would do, which you are. You have high value. You have infinite value. You are enough. So live life. Do the things. Start doing them. You don't need permission. You can use me as permission. I'm giving you permission. Go out there. Go out there and claim it. Claim your birthright. Okay? Which brings me to the next thing. You have value because you exist. You have value because you exist. Which means you deserve to be paid because you exist. So this is a whole different paradigm. Okay? So we are programmed by the narcissistic society that we have to work very hard to earn our existence, to justify our existence, which is the ultimate mind control, which destroys this society, which destroys every human being. We have to prove that we are worthy enough to exist by doing all these ridiculous tasks, robot tasks, being a monkey, entertaining people. We deserve everything. Even if we just were like a vegetable, sitting still, we still are so valuable, we deserve to exist. We don't need to earn our existence. And this is very close to my heart. This is my main message is you deserve everything. You deserve everything you desire, and you have it. Because you are infinite value. And I'll keep repeating this on my channel every single day, if I have to. Okay? Once you know this, you stop seeking external validation. Stop seeking external validation. You don't need it, you don't want it, you're good. You're good, you don't need external validation. Because you know who you are now. Know thyself. For real. If you are, and this is very true, if you are authentic, if you are truly authentic, you will be provided for. Because authenticity is you stop hiding your light, which opens the door for every single thing that you desire. So you stop hiding who you are authentically, and you be honest and be unapologetically true to yourself and your values and what you've learned in this experience of limitation. Then you will receive and you will be protected and provided for by life itself. Alright? So your authenticity is priceless. Your authentic self will make you rich beyond your wildest dreams, because your authentic self is the gift that you are bringing here. And we have a choice to hide our gift, hide our light because of fear, which is an illusion, or we are courageous, we need courage, and we share our truth, our light. And then you will get rewarded. But first you have to go through the fears and overcome them. And you act despite of fear, because fear is because of this. Your biggest fear is being unworthy. And I promise you, you can never be unworthy. Never. No matter how much you've been through or what you've done, you can never lose your divinity. Because everything is valid in creation. And you were always this pure soul. And you still are. No matter how much garbage you accumulated, how much imperfections, you still are divine. This is also a very good habit to have. Let reality prove to you that you have infinite worth. So this reality is a mirror projection. If you believe you have infinite worth, you can tell the life, you can tell the universe, which you are, show me that I have infinite worth. Show me. Show me. Please show me. No, it's not, not even about please. Show me. Now, brain, experiment with this. Show me I have infinite worth. Show me I am valuable. And then you see the projections show you that. Then you see, oh, I'm very valuable because this person had appreciation for me. This person cared for me. Oh, this thing happened. I must be very, very valuable. So it's the opposite of what we are programmed with the shame and self-hate. Do this and see what happens. Show me in what ways I am even more valuable. Show me. And then reality will conform to your assumptions. Okay? So you get out of the rat race of devaluing yourself. You find self-love by truly knowing the truth. Focus on reversed paranoia. This is a very good thing you can do. You can reverse your paranoia by expecting everyone to work in your favor. The universe works in your favor. People are there to help you. Every person in your projection is put there to make your life better, make you more aware, expand your consciousness, which is the goal of your whole soul experience here. So everyone works in your favor. Everything that happens is there to get you more, to feel more life, to feel more unconditional love, to feel more power. And that's also how we go up the scale in consciousness. Complete faith and trust. I intend this video helped you. Thank you for watching. I love you.